Hi, this is Toby and Laurie. Welcome back to our reaction channel. Or just welcome to our reaction channel because we're fairly new at this.
This is the first one we've ever done. Well, it's the first series we're reacting to.
Yes.
Today we're going to be looking at Shadow and Bone Season 2. I can't really remember what happened. I just know the hot guy went all bad.
Classic.
She read the book, so she knows what's going on.
I read the Shadow and Bone trilogy and the... And the second one is called Feast of Crows. I can't remember the first one for some reason. I read The Crows as well. And my brain is fried, so I can't remember what the first book is called. And I should be ashamed of myself because it was so much better than Shadow and Bone. So I have knowledge of what the storyline should be. And, well, I mean, they've gone away from the storyline anyways a little bit. But they're really, really great books. Especially Feast of Crows and... What's the first one called? Let's go! She's the sun summon, I remember.
I remember that much. I can't entirely remember how it ended. I remember he went all bad, but I can't remember where she ended.
She was on a boat and she was about to meet the crows. She was on a boat with the crows. Remember, they were in the fold and they fought him and he...
Yes, I remember
they don't
that.
know he's alive. Well, I mean, I assume that they kind of...
Well, I assume this is a little bit later.
Well, she was on a boat, so I'm wondering if she's dreaming this. I could make book comments, but I'll keep those to myself. Hashtag performance problems.
Where's the big baddie?
I find it real unfair that they keep casting
Pretty boys and making
the
them like...
hottest people possible and make them the bad guys. And then we women get judged for rooting for the bad guy. Because look at him. Also, no offense to him, but who would choose that guy over Ben Barnes?
Because he's the baddie.
But he is Ben Barnes! I just want to see the crows. They were the most enjoyable part of season 1 too. They have made him a whole lot more interesting than he was in the books. He was a bit of a dud in the books, to be honest. Made it very hard to root for him.
As long as his papers and cars work.
Ah yes, is she looking for more people?
She's looking for those... Remember he had the collar on her because it's an amplifier from the stag? So there's 2 more. And she can't beat him
Alone,
or the fold. Well, she doesn't know he's alive, but she can't bring down the fold without them.
Yeah. Just got intimate.
I have questions as to where they're separated from Kaz and the crew.
That's my question. I'm a little bit lost as to how it ended.
But mostly...
But that's why I'm thinking...
They were on a boat together, right?
Yeah, but very often series end and then they have like a bit of a time jump.
Dum, dum, dum. We have a problem. I have to be careful with what I say because I know much more than he does.
I'm not fazed by spoilers. Sorry for you guys, but I'm not fazed. I appreciate shows like this for the set design and then...
The cinematography. Although I will say, spoiler alert should be normal. If you haven't watched this yet and you're watching a reaction, then you've done something wrong. No offense. So they've gone home.
No one was waiting to kill us as soon as we arrived. Yay! It's a good sign.
What's first? Time to head in?
We get to the Crow Club.
Are these your crows?
Yes. What?
Where's our side?
Easter egg?
Penrith Place.
No. Someone took over their club.
Let's all go back to get her down. It'll be fun, they said.
Deep breath, guys.
Gate.
I'm a pause so he doesn't miss. But this, obviously not in this context, but it is in a different context in the book. Heartbreaking. Hated reading it.
We ain't up there, we're as good as dead.
Mental health, guys. So I feel like they're not explaining it quite right, and I don't know if they might.
I assume they're saving it for later.
I don't know if they will, because they're giving flashes of it, but they're not really explaining it that deeply. Okay, spoiler alert.
No, because this is an expensive show. They're not doing something without reason.
Okay.
You don't waste money on a shot like that. Just
I'll explain it later then, if it doesn't come up.
No kidding, man.
You were brought in as an intermediary. Someone to hire the likes of us. But this operation wasn't yours. It was his. Outrageous. Oh, yes, totally convincing.
I can't remember who that is. Do we know who that is?
You don't know. I know.
Okay. Yeah, okay, we know you've read the books.
Tom, what gave it away? You dressed too well for a bodyguard.
Cass knows everything. Cass has theories about everything.
Very well. The name's Sturmhond. I've heard of you. Yeah, I should hope so. He's a very rich pirate. A privateer, actually.
A romantic.
Ah, the awkward moment when you walk into a hotel and there's a bed and you're a couple.
Oh. It is.
You can take the bed off, sleep on that thing.
Oh, don't be silly. There's enough room for both of us.
Yeah, there is.
Only if you.
Take your shoes off first. You've been in these
She's
boots.
in the bed with her shoes on as well.
Yeah, they both should. All I can think about is how many layers there and how difficult it's going to be to take off.
Oh, well, to see what's been up for you to taste.
Temples, Amrajet.
It is beautiful fabric though.
That's what I said.
Look at that detailing down there.
That's what I said.
Mwah. Love. Ah, look at that lighting. Beautiful. Can't put that on YouTube. Well, you can for now. What's the PG rating on this show?
They're just kissing. Nothing's
We're all
happening.
adults here, we all know where this leads.
Apparently she has a 10-layer dress on, according to you.
Well, technically the dress doesn't have to come off, does it?
My intel informed me the Sun Summoner was wearing this when she entered the fold. Part of the Queen's collection. A well-known piece.
Is that the thingy-majingy
Garments of Ike.
Thingy-majingy?
that blocks her powers?
No, I assume Kerrigan has that. Oh no, she has it. Because she says she has one amplifier,
Ah,
so
yeah.
she'll still have it.
I like this guy, he's funny.
Jasper.
Mm.
Jasper's
Makes
the
more
boss.
sense with context.
You'll
What is
remember
yours?
him from last time with
I remember.
Milo the goat.
Yes, I remember.
Who's Milo? The goat!
Sorry, headphone use. See, so evidently at some point they split up. Shouldn't you know this? You read the book.
This isn't like in the books. In the books. These guys? Well, no, these guys never meet. They never meet the Sun
So there
Summoner.
shouldn't- so there
It's
shouldn't
two
be no-
separate stories
okay.
that kind of run in line-ish. But they never actually meet, but they brought two series together. It's just the same universe, basically. So it relates back to one another, but they never actually... So this is new for me, too. It's just I know some...
you know it separately.
Yes, and I know some backstories.
That's a neat trick to have.
That's brought out very late in the book. So I'm quite surprised that they're just chucking it out here.
Well, they had to. They had to. Can't leave like some average person who has no talents.
He has plenty of talents, he never misses.
I know, but you have to explain it somehow.
What a terrible depiction of Mr. Barnes. On that note, where is he? Heads up, I'm gonna be rooting for the Darkling the entire series.
You.
Like calls to like, Miss Starkov.
That line doesn't work on me anymore.
But the question remains.
Really shrouded him in shadows, haven't they?
Gee, I wonder why.
Most.
You're a Jirath. Oh. Similar to not use such little terms. We all are less.
I feel like she's gonna play more of a part.
Don't know.
Seems important.
I don't know. I think it was just what she said, bringing back to the plot and trying to justify what the Darkling is doing. You're stealing this, aren't you?
That suspicious look of.
I'm not doing anything suspicious. No, she's just gonna use her powers. She doesn't want to be seen. She can't. People can't know she exists.
Snake? Eel?
Sea serpent.
Sea eel. Sea snake?
It's the Sun Summoner!
Run
Oh, you
away!
nailed that, didn't ya? So they both messed up, and now they have a reason to
Of
keep on
course.
running.
What's that a pot? The typical let us all attack one at a time, not...
But also, key problem. If you have a gun, the main purpose of a gun is long distance fighting. So why do people keep having the urge to stick it against people's foreheads? Yeah, that's my man.
Cool. Stop gawking and
Don't
go!
hesitate! Goodness me. They are risking their lives for you, and what do? Gawk. Juras can do that much better than she can. So she was more important. Good
I
job!
told you. It's very piratey music.
Pirates. These are all badass. You will like them.
Very Jack Sparrow.
You will like the pirates. I like the crows. A little bit more brainless brunt. Ah! Congratulations!
I assume we're all gonna get on the boat together.
I don't know. The crows aren't supposed to be there. Also, where's Nina? She was also on the boat.
We're in the literal bottom of the barrel.
I'm not leaving you.
Ohana means family.
Very much so with the crows. Kaz is about to have a bad time.
You've stained your carpet, mate.
Don't think mate cares. Who are you?
Wylam. You're alive. Thanks.
I'm not even gonna pretend I know who that is.
This is exciting news.
Oh, my trembling heart.
Indeed.
Hello, Nina.
That was me. Hope you don't mind. You've been following me.
Why is there always time for this?
Because it's love. Love sells.
Hey! Stop! We need to get out of here immediately.
Ah, they're the pirates.
Come on then. Hurry up. Take it to the captain.
And we're just trusting, like, random people?
Food is coming for us all.
Actually, this might be Zoya.
Because of you!
I think these are Grisha that are in there. Zoya was the wind? Yeah. I can't remember what the wind ones are called. Who was the Darkling's
Oh, yes, I remember.
underling.
Yeah.
And then when he did expanded the fold, she...
I remember.
Can you imagine?
Oh no! This is Genya? I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's the redhead that was with Alina for the longest of time. She can make people pretty.
Yes.
And then she betrayed Alina to... Well, Alina thought she was her best friend, but she's actually was very deep in Darkling's pocket.
She's about to dead.
She's not looking so good.
I am a healer. I can help your soldiers.
Guys, is it Genya or Genya?
What happened?
I don't know. Just as curious as you here.
I suspect this man is about to die.
100%.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh yeah, they can leave the fold. Can't they? Because Daddy's here! Hey. Why do they always have to scar him? Also, can we stop pretending that putting 3 scars across this man's face make him any less attractive? Because it is a lie. He's beautiful. Now he just looks more badass and beautiful.
He grinds up good.
Yeah, he grinds up good. Just like Cavill.
I don't like how even the scars are.
Locking us up.
Looks too perfect.
Cages.
It's the same issue they had in Punisher, because, I mean, he got his face smashed into a mirror and slid around, and he
Yeah, I know, you still
came,
make
came
him,
out with 3 scars on his
yeah,
face.
you're making him still look pretty, but
Yes.
messed up.
Hello? Anyone here? Oh. Hi. I wasn't expecting you. You up? We... Wylan?
Felix is 12.
No, I mean, why did...
God, I sure hope not.
So this novice is telling me that he's on new demo now. Ross is
Shots
telling
fired.
me that
And yet Wylan is the one I hired for.
Shouldn't you be graduating university?
See?
It's starting at...
Look at the band!
What was that?
Crime Club?
Hashtag revenge is great.
Hashtag if I can't have it, neither can you.
Request for charter, Captain.
Immediate charter.
He means we need to leave right now.
Let's be clear about two things. I don't take orders on my own ship. And we're already underway. I'm glad you've joined us. Now maybe you'd be
How do you not notice that?
Because it's not
After all,
ordinary.
you are the leader Starkov.
How would I know that?
Lee and Kruger saint. Dead or alive.
Sometimes I wonder if they're just stupid because, like, do you not think that was too easy?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Okay!
Talk, review,
I
discuss.
don't know, this is just episode 1.
Okay, from a book perspective, it's very difficult to kind of make the connections because, like I said, it is the storylines are kind of there, but they've had to change them quite a bit to make it work as one story. So there's aspects that are the same, like the band coming together and so on. That is how it is in the books, and I assume the war they're about to start is going to correlate with some of the stuff they do in the second book, I think.
It follows a lot of your normal storytelling trends, which is a little bit...
It did in season 1 too, though.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
very-
that's why, but like I suppose all Netflix shows kind of do that. But yeah, I like it. Like the set design and everything's cool. Those map transitions are really funky. Costumes
design
are really
beautiful,
nice,
yeah, you can-
costumes are very beautiful.
I mean, it was in season 1 already, so obviously now with being renewed, I assume that their budget was a little bit higher
Netflix
again.
was just like, here, have our money.
It does look like a very
budget.
high budget and high end production for sure. I'm interested to see where they take it. Season 2 is always the one I worry about the most.
Because it's either it's going to be made
Better.
upwards or it's going to go downhill.
Yeah. And season 1 was really good. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'd actually not read the book before season 1. I watched season 1 and I really enjoyed the story, which is why I then went to get the books and read
But
those.
it looks interesting. It looks like they're setting up a whole bunch of stuff further down the line, which I'm looking forward to.
And I think they're going to keep it fairly separate, the Crows, this time. I mean, they were separate last time as well. They just met towards the end. But they had the common goal of having to find Alina, so it was kind of intertwined, where I think in this case, now that they've linked the two stories, they're confident enough to take it onto two different paths and people will still follow it.
As
Because
long
I-
as they do that, not try and rewrite it, not
Yeah.
how the author wanted, and then mess it up.
She
they
is
kind of-
involved
Like they
heavily.
kind of did with Game, but in Game of Thrones, George R. R. Martin was involved as well.
too, and it just went...
to crap.
So I'm very interested to see if they do that. From what I'm seeing, obviously it's just episode 1, so we can't tell that much, but it seems that they're going to keep it fairly separate. The Crows and the kind of main storyline, I guess.
We shall find out in episode 2. See you there.